Good morning. This is my wife's sewing table. And that is her new, well, what'd I get it? I think I got it for her birthday. Maybe it was Christmas, I can't remember. Anyway, this machine does not fit down in this table. I built this. Hold on, I'm gonna get my chair. I built this little pocket to drop her sewing machine down. Hold on, let me put that light on. And what it does is make the surface of this level with this, and for some reason that just makes it more convenient for sewing. Probably going to have to lower this down another ½ inch because this appears to be higher than her other one. So I think I've got, this one is flush, the front side. And that, I've got about 3/4 of an inch to that bracket. And I think I can just miss this and make enough room. And then I got to cut about 1/4 inch of length off of it. And then set it down there and see where the table, where the height of it rests. And if it's too high, I'll have to drop this. And what I've got is some spacers on the base that I can just add more spacers and drop it down. And I'm going to widen it with my saw there. Well, I had to remove the leg bracket that came up through here and bolt it up under here because it was in the way. But I'm going to screw it back onto the back side of this whenever I find out what level I need to put that at. So I got it cut. Let me try it on here. Okay. Now, no, I can't pick you up right now. You got eye boogers? Yeah. Quit getting that chair. Get in that chair. Go on. Get up here. Get up here. Come on. Right here. No? Well, I can't hold you. You're on your own. All right. Let me see how high, how low I got to drop that table. I'm going to have to use both hands to do this, but you get the idea. I'm going to measure the gap between here and here, and that's how much lower I got to lower this.
Just before you start.
Okay, I'm already started.
Okay, well, this will work, and this is fine. It's pretty level enough as it.
Well, I can lower it where this is level, but the curve will be below the edge of this. But whatever, you know, whatever works for you. All I'm going to do is I have spacers that hold on the plate that hold this up. All I'm going to do is take those spacers out and put bigger spacers in. Or, you know, if you want to try that, and this is something I could do in your sewing room. Just unscrew the screws, put bigger spacers in, and you know, if you want to try this and then see if you want it lowered.
This will work.
Okay.
But if you want to lower this here to the table,
okay,
that would be fine with me, but I can make this work.
Okay, well, I'll lower it to the table then.
And then that would make this even way lower, so yep. I don't, you know, you're only talking, what, a ½ inch or better?
Yeah, that's about all I was going to drop it down, was another ½ inch. Okay.
This will work, but...
All right, well, I'll put a bigger spacer in there, drop it down. Love you, bye. I decided to go ahead and drop it. It's easier to do it out here. So what I've got for spacers, I'm just using nuts. And I've got one I measured, and it's 1/4 inch wide. And I want to drop this another ½ inch. So I'm going to cut these at 3/4 of an inch, put a washer on either end, get some longer screws, and just put this back together. So let me get that done. Alrighty, got my washers, and these are 2-inch screws. So I'm going to replace them with 2.5-inch screws. No, I'm going to use 3-inch screws. And yeah, I saved screws. We'll be back. I'll get this set up with spacers and show you what I got. Well, that's what it's going to look like. Now I need to flip this over with all 3 of my hands and hold this together. Let's see if I can do it. Here we go. Now I need to, this bracket that I had to remove, now I gotta get the leg square. Drill a hole in that and secure it to that just so the leg don't flop around. Alrighty, that's my next thing. Drill a hole, screw that down. And then I'll turn it over and fit the sewing machine. Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Yep. It's very nice, Derek. It's very perfect.
Okay. Alrighty then. Because if it's not, tell me now. I can, while I'm out here.
Absolutely. I got room to put my,
Morning, Bev. Well, I'm the kind of guy that needs to hear that like several times, you know. I'm like a praise whore.